That's ISO?
Rack it up, I got a bit of the bank to make me a safe house. Shake it up, she got her hands on her knees and she bringing the cake out. Smoke it up, I got some gas, some packs, I'm up in the greenhouse. Ball it up, I'm with the gang, we taking shots off the rebound.
Here we go, back at it again, Friday Night Football. Welcome back, Papa Loff and Don Sports Showdown. What's up, Don? How you feeling?
Yo, I'm happy football back. I ain't gonna lie, fam. Like, we got the late stream going on, man. We had to watch the game. We gonna give a little reactions and analysis and opinions. We about to get into it. I already know, man.
Definitely. Now, I appreciate you guys coming back. Please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all check out the work. We're gonna have some Sunday breakdowns as well coming up, Monday Night Football as well. So yeah, make sure you guys tune in and stay tuned for that. All right. So yeah, talk to us. Rose, football's back. How'd you feel about this game we just finished watching? Chiefs just won 27-20.
All right. So here, first off, Live, I want to go ahead and send my condolences to Rich Homie Quan, R.I.P. This not for no cloud, just for the culture. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I send my condolences to his family, friends, fans, all of that. But now we're gonna get into this, analysis of what we just watched. Yo, first off, I'm happy for NFL being back. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all niggas know when it be that time during the summer, not even just for betting purposes. Like, you have that time where there's nothing on TV but WNBA. Like,
right.
and I ain't shitting on WNBA. Like, don't get me wrong, I be watching a little bit of it, especially with Caitlin Clark in it now. So, but it definitely. You be missing the footballs, the NBAs, the college footballs, college basketball. So for a first game of the NFL season, that was a movie. I ain't gonna lie. Viral, bow. Like that was tough. So my first thoughts. Lamar, when he lost weight, he looks more explosive for sure. I definitely think they need to be more creative with the play calling. You know what I'm saying? Like, because first of all, shout out to Likely. If you bet on Likely or you had him on fantasy or whatever, bro, shout out to you. Because, he went crazy. Bateman didn't really do nothing. Mark Andrews was a dud. I hope he's like healthy. I don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was on the field, but he wasn't on the field. That nigga was Casper. So like the running game, Derrick Henry, I guess they're still trying to work out the kinks, because it looks like he was in for a lot of the rushing plays, passing downs. They took him out, put Justice Hill in. He got all the receiving yards. Zay Flowers, they tried to get him involved. Like, he's gonna be the one to. He's gonna be the gadget player, the possession receiver. So like their offense right now looks really, really interesting. Defensively, they actually, in my opinion, against Pat Mahomes, they held up. I don't think they did that bad. They played aggressive, especially without, Patrick Queen and you know what I'm saying? Like, if they lost Geno Stone, he was the backup, he was the runner-up in picks last year. So I feel like the Ravens, even though the Ravens didn't come up with the dub like I tried to predict, I feel like they had a pretty good solid showing, but the Super Bowl champs came out with the dub. What about you, Love? How you feeling about what you feel like what you seen tonight, man?
No, definitely. I definitely agree with everything you're saying. Definitely felt like the Ravens came out to play today. Lamar definitely came to show out today. He was really trying to put it on them. Obviously last year in the playoffs, he wasn't running as much, but definitely was trying to run today and had a buck, whatever, definitely over 100 today. So He was going crazy today. Obviously, if it wasn't for a couple mistakes here and there, that fumble I feel like definitely cost them early in the game. When you look back at it now, but yeah, it was a great game, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like I'm excited to see what Chiefs look like this year. They look already way more explosive than they did last year. Dead serious with
Man, you got
Xavier
with
Worthy.
Worthy 2
Yes,
tutties in the first game,
first
bro. That's
game.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, he
I
looks
did
great.
like watching that first touchdown on the end around, bro. Right, you know this man was the fastest player to ever come out the combine. He running at like light speed while everybody jogging. Like that man is different. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
yeah.
shout out to my boy Rye, you know, them Texas boys. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Xavier Worthy is different. You know, I hope we get that same love with AD Mitchell on the Colts. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because them, I ain't gonna lie, the cheese look explosive. Isaiah Pacheco running like he, you know what I'm saying? He fighting for food stamps. I don't know, bro. Like,
Yeah. No, he's running with purpose, bro. He's running with purpose, and it's a great thing to see. That's why I'm happy NFL's back, bro. Oh my God, bro, I'm so happy, yo. Just to see that happening, and likely almost put that into OT just now. You feel me? So that's
oh, that
amazing, bro. Like, so I'm happy to see
by
them
the
back at it. Honestly,
by the by the big total, like come, I ain't even gonna
no,
lie.
I
That's why I
know,
can't be no ref. If
I
that was
know,
me and I was a ref fam, I would have. Yeah, it's good touchdown. Like
I
we going
know.
overtime.
I
Get the
know. It's too many
viewership up,
cameras
man.
now for that, though. You know how that go. It's too many
That's
cameras now. They not
that's why
playing
I'm
that.
not, that's why I'm not a ref. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a fact. That's a fact. You'd had your own Netflix doc.
Yes,
No
sir. He
no
said,
cap. But yeah, bro, nah, this was a great game. I'm happy as heck that we got there. I definitely picked the under, which I mean, 46 and a half, I picked the under, so it definitely didn't hit by 1 point. But definitely, it could have definitely went over with that TD. So I can't even act like that was a good pick. But yeah, I'm surprised Kelsey didn't really go off today because I was expecting him at least to
bro,
get the receptions. Him and
both
Andrew shocked
titles.
me today because you know how high value they are for like leagues anyway drafting, and both big name tight ends playing first week, and I don't even think they got many points, to be honest with you. So I don't know. Did you draft Mark Andrews or Kelsey at all in any of your leagues?
Nah, I thought I
Okay,
did, but nah. I think
all right.
most of my fantasy leagues I had like Laporta and
Okay,
Joku. So
okay,
yeah, I ain't even touched them. Pause.
okay.
Hey yo, whoa, yeah. Shit.
You better relax. You might end up making a comp. But
But
yeah.
yeah, bro. Like I agree with everything you said, bro. How did you pick like your free plays, dude, man?
Well, I mean, yeah, that was the problem. Under 47 didn't
Nice.
hit, and then yeah, Travis Kelsey had 3 catches. So yeah,
But
they both was a dub. So 0-2, I still like them. I'm still confident in them. I would have picked Travis Kelsey any day, and I don't think he's gonna get many
well,
games with 3 receptions. You feel what I'm saying? But I think definitely this was a Xavier Worthy showcase. This
was it
definitely was a Rashee Rice inside slant. What you gonna do about it? Kind of play
that
because they
speed?
couldn't stop that for at least it felt like 10, 15 plays. You feel me? This dude got a buck 20 off of you feel me off the skinny post quick slant. You're so I gotta respect it. You feel me?
he
So
like he remind me of Coach Cerrone, bro. Same play.
but even if it don't work though, he'll still run it. So
Yeah, shout out to West Hill, shout out to Coach Cerrone, man.
mm.
He,
Moving
but
on.
he's but, but like I honestly don't think I like the 46 and a half. I think the game flow was kind of weird though.
Yes.
Like the beginning, they both come out, both scoring, and then they started dying off,
Right.
and then they started scoring. So yeah, I mess with the play. It's all good. We gonna have a lot of wins this year. Don't even worry about
Yeah,
it.
we gonna get it back. Yeah, for sure.
For my plays, I think I went 1-on-1. The Pacheco rushing receiving, that madman over there, he scored. The Aguilar was a dud. I mean, I'm like, damn, like You know what I'm saying? So
what was Aguilar's what was his line?
I think he was at like 1.5 reception, something like
Oh,
that.
okay, got you. And he didn't have how many receptions? He only had one.
Let me see. Honestly, I feel like he had none. But let me double check. You know what I'm saying? Let me check the box score. Yeah, he had 1 for 6 yards and 1 target.
Wow, the whole
So like
game.
the
Yeah,
whole game.
yeah,
Imagine that. You got your backup tight end get 9 receptions. You can and your receiver can't get one.
yeah.
Nigga got
That's scary.
I seen him get yelled at on TV though for not having a block though. Lamar chewed his ass out.
Early too. I think I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, overall, definitely like enjoyed the game. Can't wait for the game tomorrow. It seemed like the perfect transition to talk about tomorrow. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yes, sir. So we got Green Bay Packers coming to Philadelphia Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't even know where to begin when it comes to this game because I feel like this game would be. I was gonna tell you this. I thought this game was gonna be more high scoring than this game that we just watched tonight. So I don't know because this one ended up being almost 47. So I mean, basically 47 points and almost without a big toe could be more than that. You know what I'm saying? So what do you give you?
Fact.
But yeah, in terms of this game, what are your thoughts and how you going into this game for Friday? First Friday night game since 1970, mind you. So we haven't had a Friday Night Lights game for the NFL in a long time before you and
And
I
it's
was even around. You heard? So
and it's the first game in South America and Brazil.
oh, Brazil, yes,
It's in Sao Paulo. If I
yes.
said it wrong, my fault to all the Brazilians. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Um, but let me see. I think the spread opened was at -3. I think it went down to -2 now.
-3 for
Uh,
who?
for the Philly,
For Philly. Okay, got you.
and then the total is. It would look like it was 48. It opened up at 48 and a half. It went up to 49 and a half. And the money line for the Packers or Eagles is -125.
-120. Okay, got you. Okay, all right, got you. All right, so they thinking this game. Obviously, they feel like this game is gonna be close, a little bit higher than tonight's game. In Brazil, I don't know if the defense is gonna come out to play tomorrow. So, what's your thought process on this game? Do you want to talk about the away team, the Pack? I mean, they both away to be honest with you, but
Facts.
yeah,
Nobody home.
yeah. What do you think about the Green Bay Packers?
The Packers, they got a lot of players. They added so this was crazy. I found out that Preston Smith, a linebacker, is the oldest person on the roster.
He's not old,
Everybody,
right?
he's 31. I ain't even
Okay.
we ain't even gonna talk about our old
Yeah,
age.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah, 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 yeah,
if you know, you're a
yeah.
90s baby. If you know, you know. But so he's the oldest player on the roster at 31. I thought something was wrong, but like he really is the oldest player on the roster. So they're going through this whole youth movement. They added Xavier McKinney. I think he used to play for the Giants, the safety.
Okay.
He's a pretty tough safety. So now you add him to that defense. They did lose David Bakatiri. Bacteria, I don't know if I said his name
But
wrong.
he was injury prone, bro. He was getting
Yeah,
injured a lot, boy. He's nice.
he
I'm not gonna disrespect him, but he's
he
been
had he has
on the men for a minute.
yeah, he definitely has some years, you know what I mean? But like I think like you said, he towards the tail end of his career, he was injury prone and yeah, they ended up releasing him. Your boy Aaron Jones, you know where he went to. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Shout out to
On
you.
the Vikings
Yeah.
now, so that's perfect. We'll see what he can do with us. You know
And
what
then
I'm saying?
they who else they lost? Devondre Campbell, that linebacker. I remember he also had a few good years, but
Yes, yes, yes.
yeah, the Packers just seem like they on a youth movement now, and it's headlined by your boy Jordan Love. Last year he came onto the scene, full-time starter. He had 4,000 threw for over 4,000 yards, 32 tutties, 11 receptions. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I think I had Jordan Love in one of my fantasy teams last year. I feel like the Packers are an explosive offensive team. Their defense, their pass rush especially, is definitely slept on. I think they drafted a rookie linebacker who they're very, very high on. Um, Rashawn Gary, he was he's He's one of the linebackers, like pass rushers.
Mhm.
He's a year removed from ACL injury, so yeah, they got a pretty solid team. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I mean, how you think they compared against the Eagles?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good point. You make a lot of good points about the Packers. I mean, I feel like, yeah, like you said, it's definitely a youth movement. I feel like early they weren't good. I feel like it was really bad for them. But then I feel like, I don't know what it was. Maybe once they played the Cowboys, I feel like they turned everything around. They smacked them boys, and then they just kept marching after that, right
Which
into
is
the
crazy.
playoffs. You know what I mean? So,
I mean,
they were
anybody do
doing
good
it.
against the Cowboys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So they did their thing. You know what I'm saying? And like they have a like you said, they have a young receiving core. They have what I'm trying to say. Also, I mean, their running back groom was a little older, but yeah, young quarterback, young receiving core, and it's like young tight end. You feel me? Like the Musgrave. The tight end was, I think, 2 years. This is his second or third year. I think Tucker Craft is his second year. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So they have the two tight ends. They have Dobbs. They have Reed, so they have some
Mm-hmm.
really good players. You know what I'm saying? Christian Watson was been hurt,
Watson.
so you know what I'm saying. He's explosive, so they have a lot of what I'm saying, a lot of good players and a lot of good definitely surrounding the youth movement. But I like to see, I like where they're going. You know what I'm trying to say? I think my division is going to be crazy this year in terms of like the projects going on. They got the Bears project. You got
Mm-hmm.
the Lions back on the come up. You know what I'm saying? The Vikings trying to make a spot for somewhere, and then the Packers with the youth movement as well. And I feel like they'll make some noise this year. I kind of want to see how they move with the schedule, and I want to see this is a good test against the Eagles. You know what I mean? And it's not like
I
they got to play
agree.
them at Philly, so it'll be a good
It's
test.
a
You know what I mean?
neutral site, and we
Mm-hmm.
also forgot to include. They also added Josh Jacobs, so that's gonna be
Yes,
that's
yes,
a
yes, yes,
very
yes,
very good
yes,
running back. So
yes,
like
yes. He
I'm
did. Yeah,
interested to see. I'm
yeah.
interested to see how they gonna do as well.
Yes, 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 definitely. I mean, he had a down year last year. He wasn't really like really great last year, but obviously the Raiders was like a whole project in itself and a whole failure of a project at some points with like the different coaching and all that. So yeah, definitely interested to see how he goes. And yeah, when it comes to Philly, I definitely want to see where Philly goes and how they match up with Green Bay. They lost Kelsey, so Kelsey, the big leader, the Eagle in a sense, if you want to call him, you know what I'm trying to say, is gone. So the center of the field is gone. So I gotta want to see how they rebuild from there. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna stop their run game, to be honest, because they still, you know what I mean, have a really good line in my opinion. So I think with Saquon coming, I think it's gonna be crazy. It's funny because I still think Jalen Hurts is gonna get touchdowns, and hint hint, that might be one of my plays.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that Jalen is still going to be live for some good 1 yard QB sneak touchdowns like he normally
Tush
do.
push shit
Push.
bullshit.
Exactly. So I definitely think that'll be something to look out for. But that duo, just like we was looking at tonight with Henry and Lamar, excited to see that. I definitely want to see the Jalen and Saquon, and I feel like it could be even more
Mm-hmm.
explosive with him being
Mm-hmm.
able to catch out of the backfield too. So yeah, that's that. I didn't even get to obviously the receivers, but yeah, man, what do you think about Philly?
Philly, they breaking in three new DBs opposite of Slay. They got what's his name? The rookie Quinyon Mitchell. I
Mm-hmm.
think that's his name, or is it Johnson? One of them. And then no, they got C.J. Gardner Johnson. Yes, Quinyon Mitchell, and then they got Cooper DeJean. Then I found out a couple hours ago they actually came out and reported the actual person who's supposed to start Isaiah Rogers. Shout out to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a former Colt.
Mm-hmm.
Got kicked off for that gambling stuff, but
Right.
we ain't about to talk. But yeah, he's actually out tomorrow. So now
Got you.
Quinyon Mitchell is gonna be expected to start. They got other people like I think Keely Ringo, he's a corner. I think he went to UGA. Um, and they got some veterans. Of I think Avante Maddox still on the team, so they got some veterans. But definitely want to keep your eye on that because now like their starting corner is out on a neutral site. First game of the year.
Mm.
They got explosive receivers on the Packers side. So um I also like the additions that some of the Eagles made. They had Devin White, even though he's not gonna play tomorrow, which is crazy. They added I already told you CJ Gardner Johnson.
Yeah,
They got Jahan Dotson. I really like that one. I think he's gonna
yeah.
put up some numbers this year in the slot. They got Kellen Moore. You know, he's been well traveled around the league. My age is gonna show. I remember when Kellen Moore was a quarterback, bro. That's how crazy it was. He went
Well,
to
did he go to
Boise
Boise
State.
State?
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's a
you know what I'm
fact.
saying? So like, yeah, he's been a pretty, creative, innovative offensive mind. Um, yeah, I just think, um, I like that the Eagles are explosive. They definitely took a step back when Shane Steichen, shout out to my Colts, had left and became the head coach in Indy. So I'm interested to see, how they gonna bounce back because Jalen Hurts had a lot of turnovers. But I feel like this year he doesn't have to rely on running the ball so much because he's got Saquon. You know what I'm saying? Because it seems like a lot of around the league. You can tell me if I'm wrong. A lot of these quarterbacks are trying to, or teams are trying to form these quarterback running back duos. You see
Yes.
Pat Mahomes and a physical runner like Pacheco. You got Lamar and they put Derrick Henry, Anthony Richardson, Jonathan Taylor, like Saquon, Jalen Hurts. So it's definitely gonna be a. I feel like the Eagles. Me personally, if I had to choose, ooh, I might have been sold on Philly. I know a lot of people are not gonna like me right now, but I might have to choose the Packers if it was up to me.
Ooh, nice. I respect you. I respect that. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard for me to even. I can't even choose a side on this. To be honest with you, it's like I feel like it's a toss up. Like I feel like Philly is like the more, I guess, seasoned team, right? But then also at the same time, I feel like a lot of teams get into shootouts with Philly. I feel like Philly's gonna get into a lot of shootouts, and I'm not really sure about the linebacking core. You feel what I'm trying to say? So I don't know
Hmm.
how good their linebackers are in terms of coverage because I feel like they love to Green Bay. They find their tight ends. Trust me, I'm calling them boys out that they like those tight ends, and I also think that Reed and Dobbs. I think it's going to be a good game, man. I'm not going to lie to you. So I can't really call a side, but I'm definitely interested to see how it goes and see how Philly responds to like the youthness of Green Bay because I feel like Green Bay is going to come out swinging early. I feel like they're going to try to take a big play, big chunk early to try to like you know what I mean, feed into that momentum. You know.
And they haven't. I think they ain't played against each other since like what was it 2022 or
Okay.
2021. It's been a
Okay.
few years. I think it was the last time they played each other. I think Jordan Love, Aaron Rodgers was still there.
Okay.
I don't
Gotcha.
remember. I think Jordan Love came in as a backup, whatever. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers was hurt, whatever.
Hmm.
But I remember Jordan Love was like 6 for 9. He had like over 100 yards and a touchdown. It was crazy. I was like, as a backup, I was like, yeah. So yeah, there's definitely some players like I mean, I think it's gonna be another good game. I mean, based off what we've seen tonight, you know what I mean?
We back, baby. We back. We
Football is
back.
back.
So leave the people with a couple bets. I mean, I'm 0-2 right now. Well, no. Well, on some sites it was over 47. So I should take the game, but I'll take the 0-2 right now and get right back. I'm not even gonna cry about it. But yeah, what do you got for the people for bets this week? I mean for the Friday night, the first Friday night lights game since 1970.
Okay. I feel like y'all might want to hop down on this one. Pause. Whoa, hey, yo, that's
Hey
strike
yo,
two.
bro. Hey
Nah, that's strike
yo.
two,
Hey
bro.
yo.
Y'all might. We need a
You gotta
buzzer or
make a
something every
sound when you
time.
do these wives. We gotta say,
Yeah.
I might say, "Hey, yo!" every time you.
So y'all need to tune in and get this pick. Like on prize picks right now, you got Jordan Love, 17.5 fantasy score. Once again, I'm telling you, I don't look at it like this. But if you look at his last 5 games, he averages 22.2. He's hit that over 4 out of the 5 games. The last game he didn't hit over the 49ers, but he was at 16.06, so he's pretty close. So I would keep your eye on the fantasy score. And another one, I might have stole this pick from Loft, but I did have it down. I would say Luke Musgrave, the over 25.5. I just feel like we 0 for 1 on tight ends, right? So we can't go 0 for 2 on tight ends back to back
Right,
nights. I feel
right,
like,
right.
and I know, I don't know. It's just gonna be a tricky game with like Lob said, with the linebackers and secondary, and I feel like Luke Musgrave can get at least 25 yards. So
You
those are
feel
my
it?
2 players. Those are my 2 plays for the Packers. I ain't even, and if I gotta give one for the Eagles, I say, you can't go wrong rushing receiving either Jalen Hurts or Saquon, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's like a whole 4-leg parlay. If it hit, y'all need to
Hey,
subscribe.
definitely
Respect.
subscribe. Definitely put the comments in. Say we made y'all money. Put yes in the chat. All that. That'll be great. Yeah, nah, I like those plays a lot, bro. I think I kind of hinted at my first play. I think I'm gonna play Jalen Hurts anytime touchdown. I think that'll be.
Mm-hmm.
I think personally, like he's gonna find a way in the end zone. And if it gets if Saquon don't score this shit from the 5, bro, this dude taking it. He's not even gonna take. There's not even. That's my opinion. So if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But this got to be a freebie. So hey, stack this one up. You feel me? So we'll take this. I guarantee, like my boy Chuck said.
He said, "I guess."
So
Hell no.
then the second one that I'll play is I'm gonna play. I don't know what Prize Picks has for Reed, Jalen Reed, but I have Reed for like 41.5, and I'm thinking about taking Reed for the 41.5 because I think there's gonna be some explosive plays. It's either gonna be Dobbs or Reed. I'm gonna take Reed. Reed a little higher, but I'm gonna take him for 41.5. So I gotta look because I think the line's gonna jump for sure.
Oh, of course, them bumps be
Yeah,
crazy.
it's gonna
Right
jump for
now they
sure.
got
But yeah,
right now they got him at 42.5. Yep.
Oh, you got 42 already? All right, so yeah, so then we just say 42, 41.5, 42 for Mr. Reed. So hey, we trying to break even now. All right. So is there anything else you want to give to the people, my brother? We back. NFL's back, man. I'm proud. I'm happy as heck.
Nah, I appreciate y'all, man. Keep supporting the movement. PDM, Papa Live Don movement, Papa Live Don Mafia. Y'all support the wave. We're gonna have more coming through. Yeah, that's all I could say, man.
That's
Like,
it.
comment,
All the
subscribe, man.
socials. That's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all. We'll be back for the Sunday breakdown. A bunch of games on Sunday. So we're gonna look at a lot of games, get a lot of plays out, and hopefully make some money. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate you guys, and till next time.
Yes, sir.
Shorty gon' check that, bang that, drop that, hit that, pack that, kick that, send that, flip that.